All right, so this is 30 minutes of hunter horn. I guess it's hunting horn, technically. Switch axe, bow, and sword and shield gameplay, courtesy of Rex Gaming. Let's see. Are we? Oh, are we in 7? Okay, we're in 1080. All right, let's see what we're working with here.
You guys know.
Oops.
In chat before we start, 'cause once we start, we're limited on what we can do basically. So let's answer some questions first, and then we'll jump into the actual gameplay. So
The first question I have is someone saying happy birthday.
Is it
to
your
you.
birthday?
Am I saying it
I was
wrong?
about to say you kept that for us.
Happy
Happy birthday to
January.
Rex.
Wait, happy birthday to me. I'll take it though. It basically is my birthday now that
can
we're
we
playing
get a big
WoWs.
happy birthday for 2-6?
Happy birthday
Happy
to me.
birthday.
Let's go.
And curiously enough, it's also Paradise's birthday too.
Oh, you guys know.
Eric's.
Oh.
Eric's Gaming. Okay, thanks. Eric's Gaming. Okay, thank you.
So yeah, we've seen a lot. Okay, chat's going really quick, so
Oh, we got Rurikon over here.
this is going to be a bit harder than perhaps I thought. But I'm seeing a lot of hunting horn, a lot of switch axe in the chat. I think we can make that work.
Yeah,
We-
yeah.
We can make that work.
Let me turn this up a
So
little.
hunting horn, switch axe is on the agenda. Is there anything you guys want to see with the monsters? Maybe if we're lucky, we might see Raid out, the apex monster.
I think you should definitely go after Raidao. Every single time I saw him, I was like, Raidao, let's go.
It was funny because we actually did fight him a little bit in one of our times on the show floor.
Yeah.
But you're matched up with 2 other people, and every time
They would go
everyone
after the
cart,
main.
Yeah.
They were
And-
on the main
and
one, and they
die.
kept carting.
And
So we
die.
kept getting like, so every time you die, you get pulled back to the camp. So then we'd be like running back to Radar. We'd be there for like 2 minutes, and then they would have wiped again, and we'd be
Oh
back.
no.
So this will be a bit better, hopefully, if he
Yeah.
does show up. Is it guaranteed, or is it not?
we
is
don't
it like
know.
100%?
Yeah.
or
So
not?
what?
Okay, I'm gonna skip ahead to the
I
gameplay.
think
11.
we
You've
got like.
got, you've got 5 seconds.
We've all seen the character creator, right?
5. Let's go.
We're in. We got like the pirate-looking hunter.
Yeah.
Yar.
Right.
Yarhar.
So yeah, we're gonna go. We'll put hunting horn on first. I think second weapon maybe bow. Or
You can
Yeah.
skip the speech if you want.
Have people
Yeah.
seen this already?
Yeah. There's plenty. Of
Too much
people that have
talking
been
hunt
showing
for
this,
us?
I would figure.
All
I'm
right.
just gonna get. All right, you know what, guys?
I want to hear their logic, though. These are more experienced monster hunters. I want to hear
Alright,
their
and
logic for
we can
selecting
actually
weapons.
Take a little look at some of the armor as well. While
So
we're
something
here.
I hadn't noticed. Have you seen that there's like weapon skills in the weapons?
Yes, we have. You know,
All
I've
of them
seen
have speed sharpening.
Speed
Oh,
sharpening.
is that what it
Speed
is?
sharpening
Yeah.
level 1. Yeah, all of the weapons have speed sharpening level 1.
So as a veteran hunter, I know
Oh.
to take the traps out of the box. I don't know if everyone has been doing that, but
No.
I love myself a trap.
Yeah, there's some. Cool,
I must be a veteran hunter because I learned that recently.
There's a new thing.
I
you
take
can
the
do.
traps out of the box now. I remember. I don't leave them at home
Traps as
anymore.
well. Uh-huh.
Use it- you-
Is it not
Come on,
picking
spill
back
the
up,
beans.
is it?
Spill the beans.
You'll see when you deploy it.
Now, actually, while we're here, do we have the paint? The paint ones?
Yeah, I think you might
The
already have
luring
them
pods,
equipped.
you already have them.
So you've got luring, you've got
A lot of logic in vet hunters is I love this
As
weapon.
well.
Oh, there is.
Understandable.
Okay.
So it makes
Wait, what's the slinger paint? What's that for?
easier to find.
Slinger ammo makes a monster easier or location temporary easier
What does
to
that
find.
mean, John? What does that mean?
Well, we can pop one on a monster and we'll see it in action.
Let's go. All right. Let's get our weapons going. So, by popular demand, we will do a bit of hunting horn. Now. Yes,
Oh,
I played
wow,
maybe
okay.
1 minute of hunting horn in one of our runs, like on the other build. So it might be a bit rough. I'm not hunting horn main, but there is some cool stuff I
There
don't think was
is.
in other games. I don't think
Paintballs
was
are
in
back?
the
Is that what that is? I don't know. I guess we're going to find out.
Like when you bank the songs and you can
Oh,
start. that.
yeah.
I'll
and
show
I
how
heard
you
about
what
that
it is
from
there.
older games.
And I mean, I love as well that we have the focus strike for the hunting horn. I don't know if you've done that yet in the time you played with it, but that very Sunbreak inspired move.
True.
I think we're pretty good with this. We got some divine.
People have been craving for good HH gameplay LMAO. Well, let's see how they did.
Life to the sub menu on that one, because like this game's got so much quality of life.
Oh,
and
and
so
there's a
interesting.
lot. There is a
Oh,
lot.
look, there it is.
If you
There's
run
the
that
sax.
cycle, is there anything?
Or the bassoon.
Wow.
Whatever it is.
Oh, you can just straight
the classic,
Oh,
the classic look.
Oh,
nice.
Wait, how do I pick like the whole set at once, or is it just they're ordered nicely?
It
And
might
as
not
you
be
can
as
see,
built yet.
The armor.
The menu system is like It's very Kino. Like it's, I don't know. There's just very subtle changes to the layout. That's like, I don't know. It blends a lot better
Set bonuses
this time.
as well now on top of the new. They're just their
Oh,
skill.
they show up down there.
Yeah, they show up. Yeah. So whether
Epic
you're going
sacks.
for
I
a
looked
mixed
at
set or
Powerhouse
a
1
full
and
set.
2.
So
Can we see what that does? Is there any way to like expand that?
I've not tried on this build.
Pressing buttons, guys.
Okay, we know what he picked.
so.
Let's skip ahead a little bit here.
Well, that's cool though.
So yeah, so the set bonuses also, as Rurakam mentioned, weapons have
Or I'll listen,
skills
I'll
on them as
listen.
well. So there's going to be a lot of reason to have so many different types of armor pieces, different weapons within the same, like maybe 2 different fire element
Yeah.
weapons within, say, like greatsword, sword, and shield, because they're going to have unique properties from each other beyond
Okay.
beyond their like damage numbers and sharpness.
Okay, you know what we will do real quick though? Before leaving out on a hub, what do you always do? You
Gonna
got
have
to
a-
have
have
your
a little
meal,
munch.
right?
A little munch. The McDonald's
so-
special.
We could go custom just to have a little quick look at it.
some ingredients.
Okay,
you
all right. Now I'm skipping ahead. You can cut it out and edit it if it wasn't needed. Well, I'm trying not to edit. The edit is like what takes the longest, but I can do it. I could do it for this one. All right, let's get.
That
Here we
meme
go.
that Henry did with the Jack Black
Oh
thing?
yeah.
I'm gonna beat this monster with my saxophone. That's what that looks like.
So, I don't know how much people have been looking at the minimap in like your stream for account, but the fact that you have this like 3D-ness to it, and you can like spin it all around. We're still
Oh,
running,
hey.
we're auto running.
This is the first time I saw someone spin the map like that. Actually, that's kind of cool.
Because I've just marked the Chatacabra. You got a million icons. Jono, you got
Yeah.
anything juicy to tell us
Wait,
about the
the
map?
top left. Does it tell you when the next thing is about to happen? Is that what's
Yeah.
going on there?
Yes, so
Morning
that
to
tells you
follow.
what period you're in. So it's,
Ah,
morning
okay.
time of day and the fallow period, because there's 3 different
Yeah.
periods in each locale.
What does the triggers do for the map? Oh.
Yeah, so the map's 3D now. There's so much you can learn from using the map there, because the team, with these more
Ooh.
larger, more complex environments that are really rich to explore, they also wanted to make sure you had the tools to navigate
I like
easily,
it.
whether that's the map itself or you can use the optional auto travel with Sacred.
Sorry, I had to do a big bonk there.
Oh my
You
gosh.
could have done a sneak attack. I was so curious what the sneak attack of that weapon.
Oh,
would
we'll
be.
have a chance to do it, I'm sure. All right, so what I'm gonna do first, because this is the first thing that I noticed when I was trying it out. So I'm gonna bank a few songs because there's something really cool that, and you guys will have to tell me.
I don't know if there's an audio lag on their stream.
was
Maybe.
in previous games because I'm not sure if it was. So we banked 3 things: 2 self-improvements and then attack up.
That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny how it's
Cool that.
they're
And you
they're
guys
just
will have to tell
hitting
me
him
if it
with
was
a
in previous
saxophone.
games because I'm not sure if it was. So we banked 3 things: 2 self-improvements and then attack up. I'm not hunting on main. Chat, you can also tell me if you know this. But you see how it says R2 or R2 plus triangle or R2 plus circle on those bank notes? So we can choose where we want to start the perform from. So we don't have to start with the attack up. We can start with one of the other bank songs, which is really nice because then what you can do is you
Yes,
can go into
2
an encore.
Chatacabras.
Oh my gosh, you know what?
What?
Onto this one. So for example, I'll start with like the self-improvement, and you see attack. So it
Hunter
goes from
horn
one
looking
it
fire
goes
AF.
from top to bottom, and we can do our
It is
full
very
performance
elegant.
into encore kind of like.
Oh, you hear the little dink.
But let's get some
Little
other songs
dink
out.
as it
Get
hits.
some bonk. Oh,
Bro.
maybe we're gonna see Raid out.
See, he said bonk. This continues my theory that a hunting horn is actually a hammer.
The inclemency period has arrived.
That was really fast. Is it different every time?
Yep.
So,
It's different every.
Let me,
It's different every time apparently. the weather patterns.
how do I do the bubble again? There we go, R2X. So, where's he going? Let's chase him down. We will do some of the echo bubble, and I believe the echo bubble is.
I dare Jeff to use hunting horn. I mean, there's a lot of side quests in Monster Hunter World. Food for thought. There's a lot of side quests. Pretty low stakes. I could always just switch over to something.
like weapon specific, is that right?
Yeah. So on top of the unique or specific songs you have on each hunting horn, their echo bubble will be different as well. So once again, even more depth to the weapons.
Yeah.
And as you can see, we've got some small monsters
Bonk.
having to go at Chatacabra.
Oh, okay,
So
that's-
as
Oh, so when he swings, this vibrates, right?
Let me.
Let me see this.
Well,
Oh,
again,
sorry. I lost my spot.
R2X.
Let's look at that again.
Where's he going? Let's chase him down. We will do
Jeff
some of
gonna
the
do
echo
egg
bubble,
quest with hunting horn.
And
Yeah,
I
yeah. Why
believe
not?
The Echo Bubble is like weapon specific, is that right?
Yeah, yeah. So on top of the unique or specific songs you have on each hunting horn, their echo bubble will be different as well. So once again, even more depth to the weapons.
Yeah.
And as you can see, we've got some small monsters.
So this is the echo bubble, and then he bonk, and then it like vibrates everything in there.
Said, I think in yesterday's stream, the small monsters are quite impactful.
Oh my! He fired that like a shotgun.
Big KO.
Didn't
Sorry.
someone say there was a way to like change the damage numbers to like different numbers? Maybe we should try that out once Chatakabra moves to another area.
Oh, have you got a wound on there?
Ooh.
There we
go.
go.
Oh!
Full time.
What?
That will never not be satisfying.
That's what the hunting horn does. He does a solo when he goes in for the kill. That's so funny.
Oh, have you got a wound on there?
Ooh.
There we
go.
Yeah, he paralyzes him, and then he does a magically epic song. A song so epic it causes
Imagine
critical
if he did that
damage.
and he just starts going. "Bah."
Solo to finale. Yeah, he's playing his Epic Saxman right now.
That's got to be one of the most satisfying focus strikes, to be honest.
It's very good.
Yeah, so we can obviously put down several echo bubbles. If you actually look under our sharpness bar, there's this like new icon that has these three vertical like dots. And when I do an echo bubble, you see how one's glowing blue. I'll do another one now.
Oh, he's
you've
talking
got, like,
about
3
this.
charges of this
Nice
echo bubble.
observation.
So you can really like lay them out everywhere. So this is a multiplayer HUD.
What?
Spread them around, make sure everyone's getting there. Ooh.
Oh my
Wait,
gosh.
was that the Palico that put that?
Yeah,
in?
That's a-
Calico trap.
Gee, what a guy.
That's a lot of
As you can see,
coverage.
The echo bubbles are added to your damage as well.
Get a little attack up going. Use
So
a little
they
focus
pulse
strike.
when
Also, by the way, that solo is a rhythm game, and you can play notes during it, something that isn't shown here. Really? That's cool. Yeah, up to 3 bubbles, apparently. That's nuts.
when you're reciting there.
It's so cool. The hunting horn in this is a bit spicy.
It is,
Fucking
it is.
busted.
The team, as they mentioned on stage, were keen that, there's no such thing as just a support weapon.
Yeah.
All these weapons can hold their own and more, and everyone can contribute to those juicy damage numbers.
Yeah.
All right, so for sake of time, I think we should try.
I think the ball is in Square Enix's court that they need to come up with a way to make the white mage into give whatever the next iteration of Final Fantasy is where a white mage is involved. I want to see offensive coverage for the white mage, because this is pretty impressive. Well played Capcom, well played Monster Hunter. You have a support weapon. It is clearly gonna beat the shit out of most of the monsters in this game. I want to see it from Final Fantasy. I want to see what can they do to the white mage to can they give her a dagger or poison or something? So ball's in their court. Okay, we've got a buffer that's also a bonker. Let's get a healer that can do something nasty as well. Hey Dylan, welcome to the stream.
another weapon now. Otherwise, I'll get distracted and I'll be playing Hunting Horn all day. 'Cause
It's so
fun.
easy because it just feels so good to play, right? It's just like I just want to keep playing.
2 things. Do you want to try a bit of bow on the chat?
Before we do that, because I see a lot of people talking about it in the chat and I just want to address it. So, obviously, FPS is a thing. I can't exactly tell you what FPS it's running at, and this is, I like to remind everyone, an in-development build. We're so far away from a release.
It's an early preview build
So-
that, we made specifically for Gamescom as
Yeah.
well.
But we're
Oh,
playing it now.
okay.
It feels pretty smooth.
So yeah, just before we get into this option that I want to talk about as well, this is the reality of it.
Yeah.
It feels variable, but it feels good.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll tell you right now, I've done practice on World and Iceborne a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, no.
And
There's still variability in
Yeah.
that. It doesn't. It actually feels better than World and
Yeah.
Iceborne from my playing literally last week.
yeah.
That being said, these preview builds, we're used to it, but I guess
Yeah.
people in chat probably aren't used to it. Preview builds are never perfect. There's always going to be something. It's a specific slice of the game. Things have been changed. Jono, you know what's up.
Yeah.
This isn't the full game. So.
Yeah, say 2025. We're a way off yet. you know, from 2025. And yeah, you know, this build is early. It's, you know, it's not fully representative.
Yeah.
You know, you hear all those kind of those catch-all lines. But yeah, and so, you know, the team have worked super hard to get this build ready for a physical event because, you know, they've.
Do you guys agree with that, or is the frame rate pretty variable in World and maybe Rise? Or I guess maybe he's talking about Iceborne in particular. This guy Eric's, I guess, was saying it's kind of like that regardless. In the previous games, I'm not that much of a frame rate addict yet. You know,
Seen how excited everyone's been, and they were like, "Look, you know, we owe it to the."
he seems a bit more optimistic and in the know than the IGN guy did. So I didn't have any issues with performance in Monster Hunter World or Iceborne. Okay.
Community to give them something to get hands on with at these events. But obviously, for those wonders who know that this isn't going to be like a demo that's online or anything. It's specifically.
Don't remember
made
frame rate
to be
issues. I don't have any as well.
Posted.
Okay.
Yeah. So just before we go, hopefully Radar won't come over and clap me, but this was the damage number thing we were talking about before.
Yeah.
So the way that damage.
I think if they just do a good job with the PC version, just kind of, you know, maybe give us a little extra stuff, you know, to run on our bigger machines and stuff. Maybe there's no problems.
Number works in Monster Hunter, at least from my knowledge. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't know why my shit kept crashing. Oh, okay. Only issues I had when I took off the frame limit and took off VSync. Oh, okay. I got you. All right. That's happened to me before in games. If I take off the frame rate, something bad happens. There were some performance issues in early versions on console for World. Says Flying Nanook. I see.
They're kind of like bloated numbers. So there's secret calculations behind the scenes. Tell me if
Oh,
I'm
okay.
talking up.
What's
Yeah,
going on
so
here?
The way that damage number works in Monster Hunter, at least from my knowledge, tell me if I'm wrong, is they're kind of like bloated numbers. So there's secret calculations behind the scenes. And then there's like a multiplier for the actual damage that you see. So that's where the motion values come in, and that's how the damage is kind of. That's like a really basic top level, off the top of my head, way that damage traditionally works in Monster Hunter games, to my knowledge. So this looks like you can essentially see
With decimals now.
with decimals, and I believe it shows you like a lower damage number, so it's less.
You get the raw damage.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah.
raw damage. Yeah.
So this is really cool to see. This is like a weird little menu thing, but I
For
think
the
some
nerds.
I think
This one.
What else we got here? Town areas. Oh, minimap size. Town areas. Oh, you can change the minimap size when you're in different contexts. Minimap scale. Town areas, aim, focus mode, combat, large monsters, holding L1, minimap rotation. That looks like a lot of options. Good grief. Rise had the issue where it was originally released for the Switch, which is underpowered for the game. Yeah. I bet Rory's being quiet because he's not a fan of damage numbers. Oh, interesting. To be fair, World came out on console a year before PC. Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, so when you're in the training room and you want to be finding out what like combo you want to be doing to be optimal for your damage and stuff like that, you've got a setting like this that's going to be come in really handy, which is really cool. So obviously Raydal's right here. I don't know if you want to try a bit of bow on him. He might not be the best showcase because he's going to be all over the place.
Let's go 2-6.
You got it. Yeah,
Let's do it.
Easy mode 2-6.
And you just saw how simple and quick it is to change your weapon. And also, yeah, there's some mounted combat there.
I find it crazy that you can just do that. You can literally just like. So the coatings are completely different now as well because they kind of like just refill, and you have a bar for the.
I'm such a fan, by the way, of projectile weapons, like just having, like tying it to the stamina bar or some other gauge that just auto refills instead of doing the ammo thing. I'm such a big fan of that. I love we're headed in this direction.
They kind of like just refill, and you have a bar for the.
Wait, the coatings refill, so you don't have to craft them anymore?
So they are no longer a consumable resource from what we're understanding of this. It's kind of works similar, you know, with like the bowgun, how it has like the charge, and you do the drum mag and you use it. It's not the same as that, but it's kind of like you use them up and they'll recharge.
Oh, I'm gonna play
Trick
bow
shot.
and wilds.
So here's the thing, at least my thinking of that while 2-6 shows off some.
Hold on, let me process what I'm seeing here.
It's not the same as that, but it's kind of like you use it.
Oh, was that an exploding?
I'm gonna play
Trick
bow
shot.
and wilds.
So here's the thing, at least my thinking of that while
That was like an explosion, a bomb arrow or something. Yeah, have you watched the bow gameplay breakdown yet? Not real. Well, unless I watched what was streamed earlier on the developer live stream where he used the bow.
2-6 shows off some.
But
some
is-
tracer.
Arrow magic
Tracer-
there.
If there's a
Tracer
gameplay
arrow
breakdown, let me know.
The way that
Ooh.
power coatings were before is that you essentially wanted to bring a load of items to spam craft more
Yeah.
of them and just.
Oh
you,
my
If you
gosh.
weren't using power coatings, you were playing the bow wrong.
Oh, what I did
that-
see,
No,
what I
you-
did
you-
see with this, with the bow, is that if you do a last-minute, perfectly timed dodge, your stamina meter refills completely, which I thought was interesting because it seems like it's incentivizing you to play close and risky, even though it's a ranged weapon. So,
Also had close range coatings.
Yeah, so you would switch between, but ultimately, you would be spamming most of the time, at least in my bow.
No,
experience,
from what I heard in
Oh my
Sunbreak, I think
goodness.
most of the time people were actually using
railgun.
close range coatings, I think. But I don't know. I'm not a bull.
That's it. I'm just speaking about.
Oh no! He just looked over and took him out.
That's it. We're just.
While he's healing too. This is a classic Jeff Gaijin moment. This is a classic, you know, this is so me. This is so me right now. This is so me in the future.
I'm just speaking about what we're saying.
Bonk.
What
Blap.
2-6 showed there as well when he brought up the like quick select. So that one there is
Bow's a fake range weapon. You use it close range. Oh, okay.
actually a variable healing one. The game will select the appropriate healing item for that occasion when you use the quick select. So you won't like burn a mega potion on a
Oh
little
my
bit of
gosh.
health loss. So
Yeah.
the game will kind of give you that assistance there.
That's really cool.
And it's safe. Totally.
I still don't I don't understand that part, like how the
that
healing is
occasion
different.
When you use the quick select.
Let me see
The
that
game will select. That one there is actually a variable healing one. The game will select the appropriate healing item for that occasion when you use the quick select. So you won't like burn a mega potion on a
Oh
little
my
bit of
gosh.
health loss. So
Yeah.
the game will kind of give you that assistance there.
That's really cool.
And it's safe.
So we've got a quick select feature where where the game is going to provide the correct item. I hope it's correct all the time. If it messes up one time, I won't be able to trust it. Mrs. 5,000 watts on YouTube for the bow breakdown. All right, we can check that
Totally
out.
optional as well.
I'm seeing a lot of people say to enable blood.
Is that a thing?
I don't
No.
think that's something that we can actually
No.
do.
I
I wouldn't even
right
want to do
now.
that for YouTube because YouTube would like clappers as well.
I
So
know, yeah, I can literally, like, people are spamming it. It's not something
Like,
that we
listen,
can do.
I don't even think that Capcom is talking about that stuff yet.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, well, there we go. Then,
Yeah, we
so.
don't know.
But yeah, going back.
Wait, so did we just hear that there's blood now? Or was there already blood?
to the power coatings.
Uh-oh.
I don't remember seeing
Oh,
blood.
the big move.
Oh!
So, John, I don't know if you know, but
Oh, that was nasty. There's an optimal range for the bow, and if you're out of that, you do much less damage. So far, this video is the one I've seen that best shows the swags. Oh, good. Okay, so we're gonna see that.
I don't even think that.
There was blood before World. What? They brought blood back? Let's go. There was a little blood in World, but it was toned down a lot. There was blood in earlier Monster Hunter. Oh my gosh.
Capcom is talking about that stuff.
It was just like teen-rated blood, right? Nothing crazy. They have blood turned off for ads. Oh. Good point.
So yeah.
well, there we go. Then,
Yeah, we
so.
don't-
Tiny bit of splatter and Rise too.
But
Okay.
yeah, going back to the power coatings.
Sorry, I just wanted to see this again.
the big
Boom!
move. Oh,
Oh
so,
my
John, I don't know
gosh.
if you know, but if you can expand on this
Yeah.
move here, but it's lightning
Yes.
hitting sand,
Yes.
which makes glass.
Yeah, it's making like Volgarite. So yeah, on yesterday's stream, Tuguru-san actually mentioned a bit about that, and it has utility. However, we're not talking about what and how yet. But yeah,
okay.
you can see certain monster attacks will
Interesting.
directly
impact the environment.
impact the environment.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
That is really, really cool.
That's kind of crazy. I'm assuming you mined that or something, right?
Jess, final thing about power coating. I actually like this system. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out in your full rotation and the overall
Whoa.
DPS of the weapon. but it basically means you don't have to back with crafting, farming runs, put the items in your thing, radial menu the crafting button.
It basically makes me kind of want to play bow, and I know a lot of people are going to make fun of me because the main reason I don't play bow or bow guns is the ammo management. If there's no ammo management, I'm down to play it. 100%.
Dude, I'm like 100% in agreement with Rurikon here. That's exactly how I feel. Like I don't like ammo management. That's great.
Bow or bow guns is the ammo management. If there's no ammo management, I'm down to play it. 100%.
That was close.
Yeah, exactly. That's just it. So it's an easier entry point because it's the same thing with bow guns. All the different ammos, they can be like a barrier to entry for a new player that's a bit confused by all of that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if they are recharging now, you're more limited on them, so you've got to be more careful with them.
So wait, are they recharging on the light bow guns as well? No.
That's what I wanted to know.
No, sorry, no, I'm talking about the
wedge.
Swing away, good sir.
Because I remember the Coral Island ones, like, it was just 10 out of 10 always doing those.
Let me see that again. I was looking away.
Wait, are they recharging on the light bow guns as well? No.
That's what I wanted to know.
No, sorry.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Swing away, good sir.
Spider-Man.
My problem with this is I don't know when to
like,
jump off
It was just 10 out of 10
to
always
get the
doing
right
those.
Should
momentum.
we try another weapon?
Yeah, let's do it.
Should we head back to camp? So,
Can
alright,
you fast travel back to camp?
Yeah.
Yes, you can, yeah.
where's Hideout? What's the closest, or where's
Have you picked up Iceborne, Rise, and Sunbreak with the current Steam sale? I own Rise from a previous sale. Let me look. Sunbreak is Sunbreak the DLC? I apparently don't have Iceborne. I'll go buy it. If there's a Steam sale, I'll get it. I'll get it regardless, you know. But yeah.
you know what, there's a camp back here.
Yeah, you got your base camp there. So,
I love that it's that easy to
oh
fast
yeah,
travel.
and like fast travel is probably the only time, if not one of the only times, where you will actually have a transition screen like this. Because
So who's gonna get Jeff Iceborne?
You literally walk in, walk out of camp, change your weapons, eat whatever. You are in that world.
Can I like defer from installing Iceborne if I get it, or do you think I should install Iceborne?
And yeah, that's how it is, which is crazy. You know, we've all been playing Monster Hunter for over a decade, and we know the drill. You probably know the drill, like everyone watching. And so yeah, this is huge.
You know what, Jono?
No, I'm on the spot.
Are we doing Sword and
I'm
Shield?
seeing switch axe. We're going to do some switch
And a
axe.
switch
We'll
axe,
see
okay.
SNS, so we'll get Jono to do a bit of SNS, and then I think we'll be doing a bit of Lance Gun Lance if Rurikon
I'm
comes up
good.
to it.
I'm good. Yeah.
Let's
Right,
go.
we're going to have to be quick here because I am really mindful. I feel like I'm run off my feet all the time. You know.
There's so much, isn't there?
Yeah.
There's so much.
It's like I actually had people ask me to rate the demo, and I was like, look,
No, I don't have Iceborne. It was recommended by people in chat when I started to just not use it initially. You've learned a good chunk of the base game, so adding Iceborne won't overload your brain now, says Dylan. Okay, yeah, we could add it. That's still going on. Yeah, I'll add it, and we'll. Okay, I'll make a
I
note
don't
of
even
it.
rate video games. You want me to rate an early build of a game? I was like, here's my rating. I could play this for 100 hours without getting bored.
Yeah.
That's my rating.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good rating.
It's a good endorsement. It's a ringing endorsement.
Yeah, you know.
All right, so we got the dunk pod.
Oh,
Because
stinky.
we do not
Stinky
want
boy.
to fight them together.
The stinky boy.
Lads, who's that?
All right, so the switch axe. I have.
Oh, you didn't do a sneak attack again.
Oh,
he's running
wait,
away,
let's see.
right? Or does this count as aggro?
Yeah, that counts as aggro, I think. I don't think it gets
Looks
to do
pretty
a sneak attack.
badass on his back.
Those wondering as well, the cooking mini game is still in. It's still
Oh,
there.
that's
So
nice.
your portable barbecue can cook like proper meals.
Look
but
at this giant.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, look at it. Look at it. It looks so good. I mean, I know it's a little grainy, but like you can tell like from the lighting and stuff, this is
You've got to still get your well done steak done yourself.
Ah!
So that is.
What was that?
So, I haven't had.
Why is it so fast? What the heck?
You've got to still get your well done steak done yourself.
I didn't think it would be that
So that is
fast.
in there.
Yeah.
So. I
Yeah,
haven't had
yeah.
enough time on the switch axe to fully get.
Overhead
familiar with
slam is so
everything.
tasty. Yeah, I strongly agree.
That being said,
I
I
need-
believe if you're sort of mid-combo chain, or is it the end of a combo? I think it's the end of a combo. I'm trying to do it,
Oof.
I'm going to get clapped a bit. But in both sword and axe mode, there is like an almost perfect guard or a counter. I think it's just at the end of a.
There, was that one?
That's
yeah.
the move. I think there might be shortcuts to get to it, but I haven't had enough time to like actually find them. On the axe mode, if you do like triangle circle together for this.
Whoa! What?
So here's the thing: the counter that you got with switch axe in Rise and Sunbreak, the elemental burst counter, with the big Beyblade like spin when you did it, was one of my all-time favorite things that switch axe. The big.
I got to see that again.
On the axe mode, I think there might be short. I think it's just sword and axe mode. I think it's the end of a.
Yeah,
combo.
we're rewinding that. We're rewinding that. Oh my god.
Sword and axe mode, there is like an almost perfect guard or a counter.
I think he says if you push.
I think it's just at the end of a.
There, was that one?
That's
yeah.
the move. I think there might.
If you
be
push two
shortcuts
buttons
to get to it, but I
together.
haven't had enough time to like actually find them. On the axe mode, if you do like triangle circle together for this.
Look at that shit.
The axe mode, if you do like triangle circle together for this.
Nasty. Nasty. Nasty.
Triangle
Look
circle
at that.
together for this.
Oh.
So here's the thing.
Oh my god.
The counter that you got with switch axe in Rise and Sunbreak,
That's-
the elemental burst counter.
That's really badass. This is a really badass game. Or
With the big
it's gonna be.
Beyblade, like spin when you did it, was one of my all-time favorite things that Switch Axe has ever got, and I've been playing Switch Axe since Generations. So I love that we have a built-in axe and sword mode way to at least counter an attack. That being said as well,
Okay.
once you actually get your amp gauge filled, there's a move here that I really want to show. I'm gonna, you know
Please
what?
tell me it's zero-sum discharge.
So here's the thing: zero sum is actually in the game. It's just now part of the mount. So
Oh, okay.
it's
So it's the mount finisher.
yes, it requires your amp to be filled, I believe. Let me just. I'm gonna put a trap down because I want to actually show this move.
And see, yeah, you can retrieve your traps now.
So
You can? You can retrieve your traps? It's good news. Good news for clumsy people
get them over.
like
All right.
me.
So we're gonna go into elemental discharge.
What?
Matter that I'm too far away right now.
Ah!
Hold R2 or press R2.
Whoa!
And we got this like crazy
What?
spin move, which is the most satisfying move to
And you
pull
said,
off.
Oh!
We got this
What?
like crazy. Too far away right now.
Hold on,
So,
hold
we're
on.
Gonna go into
Okay, first of all, it has some kind of discharge. Some kind of elemental discharge.
elemental discharge. It doesn't even matter that I'm too far away right now.
Oh my
Hold
god.
R2 or press R2.
Whoa!
We
What?
got this like crazy spin.
What?
and you set fire to the grass as well.
Oh, he did. He set the grass on fire, dude.
Release, which requires the amp gauge to be filled.
Swax OMFG, you're popping off for real? It is. It's popping off.
But there's also a more like lower level version that doesn't require the amp to be filled and doesn't do like as much damage and as big of a spin. So the elemental burst counter where it did that Beyblade spin is kind of
This is not true. ZSD is in fact in the game. You just need to hold the ED inputs to latch onto the monster, from what I have heard. Okay. Well, whatever, I mean, that sounds like a useful correction. All that went over my head.
kind of incorporated
Noob, Monster Hunter Noob here.
into this move. It's just not
This is a hammer. When you think about it, the Swax is like a hammer, a sharp hammer. It's like a pointy hammer. You know.
counter anymore, but you have these other counters.
So I have a question. Does the dismount attack do mount damage?
Yes.
Oh, there you go. Does the dismount
What?
attack do mount damage?
Yes.
What? What's he doing? Oh
what
shit!
is this timing right here?
Wow.
Have you tried the R1?
Yeah, stab is
try the R1.
stab
Well,
is
the
back.
R1 is gonna, I
Stab
believe,
him.
Like,
There you go.
lead us into the mount ending a little bit quicker.
Really?
We're so-
Yeah, ends the mount quicker.
Oh!
I don't have the amp gauge, so I won't be able to use zero sum.
What will it do if
He
it's
hit him
not
in the
got zero
face.
sum, then? 'Cause I've not used the
Let's
switch
find
yet.
out.
Oh! Draw finisher. Oh, here we go.
I
Oh, what?
believe if we do have the amp gauge filled, it will do a different version of that. But
That's insane. That was insane. Dude. I can't keep saying I might need to check this one out. I can't keep saying it, but there's so many.
So I've not used the
Let's
switch
find
axe
out.
yet.
Oh my goodness. What the fuck? That's
I
so
believe
cool.
If we do have the amp gauge filled, it will do a different version of that. But I'm not 100% on that, but from what I read
I just check everything out. Well, you're very good at video games, well, we'll come to
in the menus
lunatic.
before, I believe that is a thing.
Have you
Oh,
done
just check it. Are you saying? Oh, you're saying just check everything out. You're telling me to just check everything out. Okay, it's time for me to get good at video games, I suppose.
Or you can do a focus
Learn all of
strike.
them.
strike?
Learn all of them very quickly.
Oh my
Boom.
God.
Is that it? Is that a focus strike?
There's 2 iterations in Sword and Axe mode, so that's the
Oh.
sword mode.
What is that? What did I
Oh.
miss here?
I read in the menu.
I'm definitely a lot more locked in on the gameplay, as you can tell. I'm pausing a lot more. I'm more curious.
I believe that is a thing.
Have you done
Or you can do a focus strike.
focus strike?
Oh my god,
boom.
that's
Is that
so
it? Is that
cool. It's so cool. It's another. Is this like a gun blade as well? It's like got a gun blade mode. I suck at video games. Okay, hey, that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, just extend your day by an extra 20 hours and practice weapons in World. Hey, you know, with enough Twitch subscribers and enough support, I may just do that. Maybe that's how I will spend my. That's how I will spend my. That'll be my work day. You know.
There's 2 iterations in Sword and Axe mode, so that's the
72-hour stream incoming. I'm playing video games. It can't be that bad, you know. It's just I'm playing video games.
that is a thing.
Have you done
Or you can do a focus
100-hour stream, I just die.
focus strike?
Oh my
Boom.
God.
Is that it? Is that a focus strike?
There's 2 iterations in Sword and Axe mode, so that's the
Oh.
sword mode focus strike. The axe mode, you do like a load of.
Learn weapon name with me streams. Oh, Dylan, that's a really good idea. Hold on, that's a really good idea. That's a really good idea. Hold on, I'm gonna write that down. Write that down. Monster Hunter stream ideas. Learn weapon. That's not how you spell weapon. Weapon name with me stream. That would be perfect because then I can train with the weapon, and it's also a perfect excuse to like watch videos. Not excuse, but it's like a good time to watch the videos and then practice with them and stuff. Oh, that would be so good. That'd be so good. That's it. That's our thing. Sweet. The Bonk Cult would be happy to lose you to the Swag Axe Cult. They're also cool. All right, fair enough. There's a train dummy in World and they show you basic combos. I tried it. I would just need a little bit more training, I think. I'll be here for the Switch Axe one for sure. Wow. Okay, sweet. That's a good idea. You can do a short learning bit before hunting. Yeah, because I was gonna react to. I may still react to that hammer one, but like I was, you know, I think it would be best if you like watch the video and then like had the game open, you know, which I don't have set up right now. But learn barrel bomb, learn mega bounce bomb, learn slinger. Okay, all right,
Swings, and then
I'll
you
get
can
on
go
it.
into sword and go into element discharge. So
Nice.
it will end with element like the
Learn
element
poison.
discharge, but you can go into it like both ways. And also you still have power axe mode.
Look
I
at
don't know if
this.
people know that. I'm not sure if that was actually out there yet, but a lot of people really like the power axe mode, which is where you do wild swings here into this heavy slam.
Yep.
You do, like double slam that will give
Oh, that's like the great sword. He like
Is there no
he like uses his whole body
slam.
for it.
Yep.
You do,
Bonk.
double slam that will give you power axe mode.
That is a bonk. That was a
there no
bonk.
visual
That last
indicator?
one was a bonk.
Yeah, so you see at the icon under the sharpness, at the bottom left there's an orange bit.
Oh, okay. So
If
you're
that
in
orange
Power
bit
Axe
is
right
on,
now.
yeah, I'm in Power Axe
Okay.
right now.
This man switch axis.
Jesus, even the axe mode rolling is so much faster. This whole thing is faster than it is in Monster Hunter World, right? I'm not crazy.
Let me see if I can show you the.
Like, you guys need to understand the way that my brain.
I mean, I might
works
be
is, like,
crazy,
I
but-
see an explosion and my neuron activates.
So this is the regular compressed attack.
Hey!
So you see how it's the
Oh.
one swing instead of like the big double swing.
So you got options depending on if the monster's about to come and
Totally
grab you or-
faster.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the thing. You know, I showcased the perfect guard once there in the axe mode, but the fact that you have it in sword mode as well means if you're actually a good Switch axe player, it's gonna get proper mental. Where that was the biggest drawback of the Switch axe. You had these big moves, you had the little side hop. It was very hard to.
The
remain
moveset is
the
very
monster and
Rise
not
slash
hit every
Frontier,
other
i.e.
monster on.
faster. Okay.
Now you have this new thing to learn, which is really good now. John, I'm looking
I
at you. think
like how
it's
fast it is.
time.
I'm surprised.
So yeah, Sword and Shield, absolutely love it. So obviously we'll start with a dismount, which I kind of whiffed. But
That
great-
still looked very cool though.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah, I'm trying it. Obviously, see they've got small monsters engaging with each other over here as well.
Oh yeah.
They're already kind of demonstrating like a hidden, a different way that you can take advantage of using the multiple weapons, which is that like you can share a controller and just switch the weapons when you're handing the controller off to your friend. You know, it's kind of interesting that they've been doing that.
Yeah, well that's it.
Oh,
So
you can
he's eating.
take his horn.
Whoa.
Take his horn.
You want me to take his teeth?
Yeah, take his.
Not that I'm ever like physically in the same room with my friends. It's all through. You know, I live in the cloud, so it's all through Discord anyway. But you know,
there.
for
now
those
you
of
have
you
bleed
that do.
ammo.
Well, at least.
What?
What's a bleed pod?
So
It does bleeding. I don't know.
yeah, it does extra damage to wounds.
What was
Does
that?
bleeding. Now you have
There you
bleed
go.
ammo.
Well-
Take his horn.
Whoa.
Take his horn.
You want me to take his teeth?
Yeah, take his teeth. There.
Oh!
Take his horn. Take his horn.
You want me to take
Dentistry.
Yeah, take his teeth. There. Now you have.
That's
bleed
cool.
ammo.
At least. What's
Oh, and it was a pod, bleeding pod, slinger ammo that can be used to inflict massive damage on monster wounds. Wow. Wow.
Bleed pod.
So
It does bleeding. I don't know.
yeah, it does.
Does that mean 800 hunts? I guess if you get them all in the same room, you could you could set a timer every minute or 2 minutes, like a ding, and you have to like hand it off to your partner. That's funny. Swag's biggest drawback is you have slower movement in sword mode. Oh, okay.
It does extra damage to wounds.
So
Oh, but
shout.
he's wounded as well, look, right?
Let's have a look. Oh, the small monsters are getting stuck in as well. So yeah, the
Oh,
small
look.
monsters are coming out bigly right now. Let's see
Oh,
if I can.
tough work
So-
galore.
I have to
know,
give a
look at
shout out to
this.
Rage Gaming because that's why I knew that looks like
Oh
that.
yeah.
Shout out to Rage Gaming. Let's go.
I was
That's
Oh,
cool.
I need a hit. I need a hit.
I
I
was so
missed.
upset
My
that
aim
Rage
is
Gaming
terrible.
was-
Hollow is
the
here, I saw
contact
that.
the contact between the monsters as they're fighting each other is much more realistic
But
this
they're already
time,
gone
I
by
think.
now.
Oh wait.
Well,
Oh my god.
I say that, and one of the thing's heads was phasing through his leg, but
He was here for a day and then he left.
Okay.
I'll tell you right now, we've been at this Monster Hunter booth for hours and hours each day. Look,
PlayStation Screen Share has a feature where you can relinquish control to other people in the call, so you can still swap controllers. That's kind of crazy.
looking out for people.
No, he was only here for a day.
Okay. We missed
Was it
TDS.
yesterday? Or was
Yeah, it was yesterday during my recording
Oh.
slot.
Yesterday, yeah, that's when we had a lot of appointments we were all running. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Jono is doing the old.
Rage Gaming is
He's doing
hilarious.
the
Maybe we'll
work.
check him out
He's
next.
doing the work. Oh
I'm trying
my
to
God,
show off the new. I love this move. Like the
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. So the sword and
Sword
shield,
and
has 2 focus strikes as well.
Shield one, please.
All right, so we've got the kind of Metsu style. And then
Oh, that was awesome.
That's what I like to see. Shield slam.
And then what you can do as well,
Ground
once you're in
pound.
the air, you can do 3 different downward attacks. So you've got the plunge, which I've shown, you've got the shield bash and the classic slash as well.
Yeah.
So you have so many options. Oh, I should try and block this. Oh, we bounced off it. So that's how much how like visceral the combat is
Yeah.
if you both have big hits. I'm going to try and power clash. But see, you've got a
Oh my
perfect guard
gosh.
there. There we
There
go.
it is.
So,
Oh, look at this. Oh, that's really satisfying
with the
looking.
blocking,
It's so good.
you can block.
Oh, so he can block and then like stab with the other hand. That's kind of crazy. So you guys like Rage Gaming, huh? Okay.
But if you do for like go for like perfect blocks, you're rewarded more, and a power clash
Okay.
is one of those potential things that can happen. So there's a new kind of skill ceiling added to blocking. There you go again.
Uh-huh.
That is cool.
And
You're
again.
making me want to use SNS. What's
Man,
going on
it's
here?
2 weapons. You got blunt, you got cutting, and also obviously his so with the with the new
Understandable
Lurid pod,
reaction.
So those that have fought Behemoth in World will
Yeah.
be familiar. So now you've got the aggro line, and the monster will follow you. So you can use that to bring them to traps, other monsters. Or if you're playing with your friends and you're using a guard or counter weapon, you can become the
Yeah,
tank
you can tank,
briefly.
yeah.
So you
It seems like I'm going to need to learn the learn how to use these lure pods. Do they have these in Monster Hunter World? Have they shown off any charge blade yet? Yeah, I reacted to an Eric's video about it earlier. I think there's some, but it wasn't like a ton. I'd like to see more. Rage probably has something on Greatsword, but he can also be loud. Loud's good.
really good.
Yeah, so for those that have that kind of tank power fantasy, you're
I am
eating
so
good.
hyped for this. This is one of the things that I'm the most hyped for is the luring
And
pods.
also with the sword and shield, just look at this. Look at the sidestepping mobility.
Yeah, so
that
me
I'm
see.
the most hyped for is the luring
And
pods.
also with the sword and shield, just look at this. Look at the sidestepping mobility.
Yeah, so
Like
cool.
you're moving around.
He's
you've got your
nimble.
rolls. Do we have any wounds? See if I
Wait,
can
so
show you
Jonah,
this.
with the clashes, there's the two types. There's like the guard and the
Oof.
power.
Yeah, yeah.
So the guard is just you just guard enough attacks.
We
until
need
they
more
have-
big bonk.
So certain attacks.
That's
certain
true.
attacks
Greatsword
are
is just a
from
big
the
bonking
yeah.
stick.
Yeah. So it's not a random thing. Certain attacks, and then if you get the perfect guard, they can occur.
And then the other one, the power clash. How
Yes.
is that?
Oh, sorry. The power clash. The power clash is the when I
Specific
got
attack.
when I got bit into, and yeah, the perfect guard is just timing it just right, almost as if you're trying to parry like that. But yeah, and then obviously those that have been playing right.
Yeah, seeing the decimals is kind of weird.
So that's actually done by blocking and then pressing triangle on the PlayStation controller.
I love
but,
that.
Yeah, but so you've got all these different moves. I love the plunge. I absolutely love the plunge on Sword and Shield.
Is there anything that you haven't shown here?
It's a
or
very
should we
heroic
switch to,
looking
Yeah, that's what, I mean, I think I'd
weapon
get
to
that a nice
use.
little
Could you
queen.
use one of those?
Like he's
Oh,
oozing
yeah,
confidence.
yeah, yeah.
Find out what
Your
the thing-
character.
Guys, I'm seeing a lot of requests for
Did I
charge
miss that? There
blades.
we go.
We
Oh,
do
hold
have
on,
I'll
charge
show you. I'll
blade
show you
gameplay
the
on
other
channel.
wound attack actually quickly for the focus strike. And so the other one is you.
I don't like the
Oh,
damage
yeah.
numbers at all, to be honest. Yeah. Well, can you? Are they in? Wait. There's not damage numbers in World, is there? I wonder if. Excuse me. Have they confirmed if you can turn them off? There are. There is. Did I forget? Main character energy for Sword and Shield. Yeah. Monster Hunter World is the first Monster Hunter with damage numbers. Am I just not seeing them? Jeff is forgetting everything. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough out here for
big damage. So we're gonna hop back
for a
to Sacred
forgetful
now.
old
His
man.
ankles are gone.
Oh yeah, and also while you're riding Sacred, you can use
Oh wait, yeah, I remember because I see the yellow when I know I've hit the weak spot. That's right. Okay.
your hook slinger to pick up items, activate items ahead of you.
Actually, doing that on the Vigor Wasps, that is actually amazing because. Did you ever have those moments in Monster Hunter where
You
you're just
activate
trying
them and
to
keep running. Yeah,
trying
please.
to Vigor Wasps, you know?
So yeah, you've got a lot like that. You can activate paratoads from
So
afar.
someone was asking about capturing with the capture net. Is the capture net?
Yes, and it works. I recorded a little bit of it.
Is it?
Yeah. Like the last 2 seconds of my recording time, I just like captured a group of wasps.
Where's the paratoad?
Yeah, we come back.
Where are
Paratoad.
you?
It's just there.
Paradise is your cousin.
Yellow boy!
Hold on. Have I equipped? There we go.
Whoop.
You're coming with me.
Oh wait,
Equipped,
we
there
got some
go.
net demonstration.
You're coming with me.
Yay!
There we go.
Get
You're
in
coming with
there.
me.
Oh.
So here's the thing.
Decimals too much for me. Who's out here hunting with math?
Decorating your little room out with everything, going like fishing, getting the rare fish in the aquarium and all that kind of thing.
This
So I love
looks
that. That
so
is,
well lit. So
at least it's some
it's so
capacity back
lush,
with
so like
capturing
detail
So we
rich.
fast travel
It's
back to the
crazy.
camp and-
We've got one of our portable camps here.
Oh.
Pop-up camp.
Yeah, pop-up camp will get some. Oh, no, I need to put that away. Oh.
So I actually know a couple of more things about these camps now. The way that you set them up is with points, and they can get destroyed if you put them in a
Toshiguma,
too
no!
dangerous area.
Uh-oh. Are we gonna see it? Are we gonna see it again?
There you are. We're absolutely safe right here. Oh,
Oh, there it goes.
Actually, have we seen a camp be destroyed before?
No,
That's
I've
amazing.
never seen it.
When it
That's
happens,
great.
you get
Yeah.
all the-
Yeah.
You go back to camp, you go in your bag, your inventory manager.
One of the devs must have seen this. He intentionally like did this today. The hammer guy did. That's kind of funny.
dodging, and then all of a sudden you get attacked and you're pulled
Yep.
out into combat. That's really,
Yeah, so
really cool.
if your buddies are in there and you're like, yo guys, I'm coming in, and then it gets destroyed.
I
Wow.
thought, oh, it was the 30-minute.
It was
one,
the
wasn't it?
30-minute build,
Bro,
it looks like.
I just want to say sorry, bro. I wanted to see some lance and gun lance. I
It's
thought we had 10
fine.
more minutes.
Listen,
Oh,
I'll
wow.
play plenty of Gunlands.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop it there. I thought, man, the I see why it's called the swag axe now for sure. That is the real highlight. I didn't even remember. Yeah, the hunting horn was there for a minute, and it was interesting, but swag axe really stole the show there, man. That's pretty wild. Man, I might have to go and try swag axe. I don't know. You get an axe, a sword, and explosions. What else do you need? Exactly. Poor Gunlance guy, he got shafted. Well, that's Rurikon. He's got his own stream, I think. I think he was first in line. He streamed the Gunlance for like an hour or something. So we're gonna I think we're gonna react to that too. So, but yeah, just yeah, I have visions of swag axe. That's definitely in there for me. It's definitely in there. Really cool stuff.